youtube.com/sfdaily92. I have a special surprise for you guys. Actually, we are in the building with one of the most anticipated clothing lines of this summer. A lot of people don't know about these guys, and I'll let them introduce themselves so you know who they are. So tell us your names and a little bit about what your clothing line's about and basically what made you start it.
Well, my name's Michael, and I'm the CEO of the brand. So basically, just head of operations.
And I'm Davis. I'm the VP and marketing director and sales rep.
All right, so
And
what exactly gave you guys the name of Ruthless, and what exactly is it that you want to get the message out to everyone about your clothing?
well, with the name Ruthless, it actually came to me when I was brainstorming for a new brand name.
Right.
It was actually I was just listening to some rap. I was listening to NWA, and the name kind of just popped out there when they were singing Ruthless, and I went through it after a while and kept saying it over and over, and it just really popped to me, and really kind of just represented me, as like a whole, and me and Davis as well. So Ruthless just kind of puts that image out for us that we're trying to tell everyone in the world that some positive and make the best out of our life and try to be success.
Right. So, I know that you guys have a few new items out since the last time that we spoke on the interview. And if you guys haven't seen the interview, I'll leave a link down in the description box, and I'll also leave a link down to where you can actually see the clothes. You can see their blog, and also you can buy the clothes. So just let us know a little bit about what you've been working on lately, and what you're excited about as far as this lineup for the summer.
Okay, well, we just dropped our spring. We dropped the spring part one and part two. We just dropped the part two on May 5th, and we dropped the part one a couple weeks before that. And we'll show you some pieces from the part one that we were working on. This is the Ruthless Army tank. So you see that graphic right there, just off of the Salvation Army logo. Kind of what we were going for, just a badge for the brand. We're just kind of trying to get that war sense out there. That's our catchphrase. We are Ruthless War. So we're just trying to get people on the team, and just kind of, be about the movement, just be about the Ruthless. You want to show them the other colorway too?
Yeah,
that was the red and gold that we had.
We got a white and green one too. Basically, this just states that we soldiers in a ruthless world, and that's what we stand for.
So we got that one, the white and green as well, and then
here we go.
And then we did a knit on this one, a black polo.
Got a black polo right here.
Gold embroidery right there.
Right.
So that's online. This is all online, by the way, right now. We are RuthlessAZ.com. And then we also got the OG Ruthless stripe right there. And we got this in red, white, and blue. Got that crest on the back. Back logo. And then got in the gray and white right here, that heather with the white out there. And then the same thing on the back, we got our crest. So you can see kind of what we're going for with that, that militaristic kind of feel, that really just like, lettering and stuff like that. For summer right now, can't give out any details on designs and tees and whatnot, but we are going to be doing a lot for the summer. Expect the summer part one to be out in mid to late June. And we'll be dropping that in two parts as well. So the summer part one, which you'll expect mid to late June, and then part two, which will come in July.
Okay, great. Thanks for telling us all that. Also, I would like to know if since the last time we talked, if anybody doesn't know, they were actually my first recording, my actual first everything, as far as me starting the business and everything. So from then till now, have you guys had any difficulties in any struggles that you've gone through as far as with the clothing? Like, is any how do I word it? Any obstacles that you had to face in order to get where you are now?
Well, I mean, we always go through a lot of difficulties. I mean, it's really just on the day-to-day grind, really. here to there. But, you just got to kind of believe and stay strong with it. We didn't hit any like big rough bumps or anything like that. If you're saying anything like that, hit us back like really hard. I mean, we always, there's always going to be haters on, the social media and all that kind of stuff. But we really just kind of keep up our blinders on. Nothing really sets us back too much. Just, he's my sales rep, so, we just get a lot of, no hitters or, misses with sales and stuff. But that's stuff you just got to deal with, we get over and we overcome.
Basically, you just got to stay consistent with your work and, really love what you're making. That way, when you sell it, other people will love it as well, and they'll keep coming back.
Yeah, so I mean, obstacles, yeah, they'll always be there. There's always going to be bumps in the road, but we got faith we're going to go over them, like,
Good. So also for the people who actually are watching this that'll be in Arizona anytime soon, I hear that there are actually some new stores that you guys have just got your clothes released into. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you want to tell them.
Yeah, we just got 2 stores here in Tucson, and one of them dress code, and we'll be having product there in about a month or 2, and then
the other one is TUC. It's called the Underestimated City. That's down in downtown Tucson. So we have those new in Tucson. There is one opening up in Tempe called Rack 'em Up, and that will be open June 2nd. So see our product in there then. And then also we have regular shops that we still have in Phoenix and Mesa. The Mesa one is New World Culture, and the one in Phoenix, Culture Fresh, and we're always restocking in those locations. So you'll see the latest stock in there.
Okay, so what is your goal as far as with sales? Because I've noticed from your clothing and a lot of other people's clothing, like you may see some of the people like Diamond Supply, because of course they've been around for a little bit longer, but I've noticed that when you look at their websites at their clothing, like some of the clothing isn't as much as they price it as, like it's not of the same value. And I've noticed that with you guys is you guys have great quality products and you always keep it to a reasonable price. How do you guys compensate?
Yeah. How we compensate with that?
Yeah.
I mean, when we were starting out and first putting out product and figuring out pricing and what we're gonna do with that, we just kind of figured out that you got to start somewhere. You always got to do in business, and we have no business really charging the big league prices like hundreds and diamond, with like $30, $35 starting on a new tee. So we really just kind of dropped it down to the minimum, and going, it's limitless what we're gonna do. So we wanted to start kind of low, with our pricing and whatnot. Not saying we're gonna get high with it or anything like that. But right now we just want to, give reasonable prices to the people, and with whatever slack comes out of it, we try to pick up with either, personal stuff or whatever revenues we have at the time. But everything's been going well. The low prices haven't, hit us or anything like that. It's, if anything, brought more people. So we're going to keep it like that for a while, and hopefully not distance too far from it.
Right. So another question I have for you that's kind of interesting to me. If there was any clothing line that per se that's out right now, if there was anyone that you could collaborate with and you would want to come to you guys for a collaboration with, who would it be and why?
And there's a lot of brands out there I love right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say any.
Let's give both opinions. Davis, who would you want to work with right now?
Right now, if I could collaborate with anyone.
Yeah, any brand out there right now.
Any brand. That's a tough. I really want to collab with this brand called Bloodbath.
Bloodbath's a dope brand. I'd really like to work with them too. They're some of the dudes from there, from Phoenix too. So much love to them. Also, for me, I would definitely love to work with LA, and I visited the shop a few years back. Fell in love with it, and I liked the and I just made it more like occurring that I love the brand even more. So if I could work with anyone right now, it'd definitely be Undefeated. Or I also love 10D too, over on the East Coast. They got some good stuff.
All right, great. So if there are, do you guys have any like any events coming up, like any kind of, not really, I wouldn't really say fundraising per se, but like do you guys have
Yeah.
any events coming up that the public can get into?
Well, for summer, we definitely have a lot of stuff like events and collabs lined up. Right now, we're working on a pool party event with like a DJ and food and drinks and whatnot. And that's going to be with New World Culture. Right now, we're just figuring out all the details, so I can get you more info on that later to all Shane's viewers. But that will be soon, June or July.
We'll be having a lot of good summer parties and
Yeah.
good environments for people to come. Check out Ruthless.
We're from AZ, so we try to do as much as we can in our state. So we're always just going around and trying to, spread some love, and whether that be at parties, just having a good time with some people, spreading the word, or just out on a day or something, not even partying or anything like that, just going somewhere with a group of people. But event-wise, yeah, I would say that New World Culture, check out that, look out for that in late June, early July. But as far as that goes, there's no really real events right now that we got planned for sure. Just that New World one.
We got possibly like in the books. It's this pool party coming up with this new store we're looking at. So look up for that.
Yeah, Rack 'em Up actually will be holding a party on June 2nd when they open up their shop. So that'll be in Tempe, Arizona on June 2nd at 1949 block. So we'll get you more info on that. If you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, you'll be updated with all that once it comes out. But yeah, that's as far as the events go for right now for the summer.
Okay, great. It sounds like you guys have a eventful summer coming up. So
that and the line, we'll be busy for sure.
yeah, most definitely. All right, so to the viewers out there who haven't seen our first interview with each other, um, what advice could you give to people as far as following their dreams, like all in general? I mean, maybe they do want to start a clothing line, but they don't just know about the right way of doing it. Is there any advice from experience that you guys have gone through that you can kind of testify to everyone?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of experience that I can touch on. I would say to the viewers, really only do it if you're passionate, and if you're passionate, stick with it and be consistent. There's a lot of opportunities out there for you to be successful and become the person you want to be. So definitely your heart and never give up.
And I mean, I've been doing it since I was 13. And I've seen, a lot of different views of clothing outside of streetwear. And like he put on, like he said, you just got to be really passionate about what you're doing. You can chase whatever dream you want, and you can be successful, but to be good, successful in fashion, you got to love what you're doing and have passion with it, or else, people will see behind that and, not taking your brand. So you got to definitely be real about what you're doing, and just have faith. Just have full, relentless, ruthless faith that, it'll all work out. You just got to kind of keep grinding with that, see every day.
All right, you guys. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much all the questions that I have for you guys. Um, let's see. Pretty much that was the interview. If you guys would like to check out any more information on Ruthless Clothing, like I said, I'll leave a description in the I'll leave a link in the description box, and also you can check out their blogs, their daily blogs. I look at them every day. They're pretty good. Um, Basically, these guys, we've been in business with each other for a pretty good time now. So they gave me a chance when a lot of people at the time wouldn't even answer my email. So big ups to them. Big Lots of love and respect for these guys. And also, if you guys would like to, like I said, if you guys would like to look at their clothing and also look at our interview that we had that you didn't get to see if you haven't read it already, I'll leave a link in the description box for their interview. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Like I said, this is SF92 from these are the guys from Ruthless Clothing, and pretty much that's the interview. But check you guys later.